When the sect picked spirit beasts, Lazy Me chose a pretty bird. I just wanted it to fly me around for fun. But my cultivation-obsessed sister picked the strongest fighter, a white cat. Little did she know this cat only sunbathed and napped all day. Sister couldn't get it to do anything. This drove my overachiever sister crazy, but made me super jealous. I wanted to be a total slacker, but ended up with a divine beast, Xuanyao. Sister was obsessed with cultivation and ascension. She made me train at the crack of dawn every day. Brutal training. It was torture. With Xuanyao's help, my spiritual power did improve a lot, but my talent was too limited. I could never keep up with Xuanyao's pace. So when the demon clan attacked, Xuanyao died trying to save me, and I used everything I had to protect sister. Got badly hurt and fell into a coma. When I opened my eyes, I was back to the spirit beast selection day. This time I grabbed the white cat first. Elder Qi totally disapproved. The spirit beast appeared before the bird. Its spiritual nature must be stronger than the bird's. Should go to your sister with better spiritual roots. Sister patted my head lovingly and asked with a smile, "Mumu, do you really like cats?" I nodded hard. "I want it." Sister smiled. "Okay, it's yours then." After picking spirit beasts, Elder Qi already disliked dumb me. Seeing me compete with sister for the beast made him even angrier. During lessons, he wouldn't let anyone call me. All the dirty work went to me. Sister protected me. After every class, she'd give me extra tutoring. He didn't know. I actually preferred doing chores. When they had classes, I'd wander around the back mountain. When shopping down the mountain, I'd explore everywhere. Total freedom. Same in my past life. Xuanyao took 3 years to awaken on its own. This life, it matched perfectly with sister's spiritual roots. Their cultivation skyrocketed. Just 1 year, and Xuanyao awakened as a divine beast. Sister worried I'd be upset. She came to comfort me, caught me and White Cat grilling fish in the back mountain. I invited sister and Xuanyao to eat with us. Xuanyao refused with total disgust. Good thing I was immune to its cold. Remarks by now. I just ignored it. I pulled sister down to sit. Sister saw I wasn't upset at all. She relaxed and asked, "What have you been up to lately? Always disappearing? Can't find you anywhere." Afraid she'd drag me back for tests, I quickly said, "White Cat and I found a place in the mountains with super rich spiritual energy. We've been seriously cultivating every day." Xuanyao snorted. "You think Zhao Zhao's stupid? Buying that BS?" I shot at a look, about to snap back, when sister said, "I believe you, Mumu." Mumu wouldn't lie to me. Xuanyao looked totally choked up. I burst out laughing and nuzzled sister all over. I said, "Sister's the best." Sister patted my head. "I can feel it. Your spiritual power has grown. That means you really have been cultivating. I'm relieved." Xuanyao scoffed. No matter how much it trains, can't match Zhao Zhao's pinky finger. You're about to break through to 7th realm. It's still stuck at 4th. White Cat lazily said from beside me. "So what if it's 4th realm? What about 4th? We're living free and happy. Life's good. You work so hard, what, trying to become a bird person?" I didn't bother with these two who bicker every time they meet. Holding the cat, I happily looked at sister. You know, in our whole sect, only about a dozen broke through to 7th realm, and no one ever reached 7th at sister's age. Elder Qi was right. Sister really was once-in-a-century genius material. This time I finally didn't waste sister's talent, or Xuanyao's spiritual nature. Even more amazing, after sister broke through 7th realm, she and Xuanyao became even more in sync. Their spiritual power grew by leaps and bounds. In just 3 years, sister actually reached 9th realm. Elder Qi took decades to reach 10th true realm 3 years ago. Elder Qi said, "The only good thing you've done your whole life was not picking Xuanyao as your spirit beast." I heard people in the sect saying, sister would most likely be the next sect leader. I was so happy I ate crystal pork knuckle 3 meals straight, because when that happens, she'll definitely protect me. No one will force me to do things I hate. I hate a lot of things. Number 1 is practicing spells. For some reason, spells others learn in a few tries. I can't get even after dozens of attempts. Every time this happens, people say sister absorbed all the spiritual energy in the womb. That's why I'm so dumb. I hate when they say that. What does sister being smart have to do with me being dumb? After that, I never trained with my sect mates again. Just took White Cat to train in the mountains alone. Last time I didn't lie to sister, White Cat and I really found a cave with rich spiritual energy. Inside, there's a pool of spirit spring. Of course, I couldn't tell if the spiritual energy was rich or not. White Cat told me. I just thought sleeping in that cave felt amazing. Even my dreams were sweet. I asked White Cat, "How do you know the spiritual energy's rich here?" Because normally it's lazier than me. At least I occasionally memorize spell incantations. It only eats and sunbathes its belly all day. It said, "I'm the spirit beast after all." Soon as I enter this cave, every pore in my body feels soothed. More comfortable than being in the womb. Though I doubted it was ever in a womb, I still believed it. Because it really was better than me. Rabbits I couldn't catch. It'd nail with one swipe. Deer I couldn't chase down. It'd drop from above and knock out. When wild boars chased us, it could carry me and still run like flying. Before I knew it, it got big enough to carry me around. When it was little, I held it while sleeping. Now I sleep in its arms. Don't even need blankets. So warm. Our sect's called Thousand Peaks. Because we're in the mountains. Behind the sect, countless peaks stand tall. Everyone's scared to go too deep, afraid of getting lost. But my favorite thing is exploring the mountains. These past years, White Cat, and I ran through pretty much every mountain. Changed sleeping spots every day. Saw so many rare beasts. I've never been this happy in 2 lifetimes combined. I played so much I forgot what day. It was lost track of time. Naturally didn't notice. It was almost time for the demon clan. Invasion from my past life. While I was having a blast, sister seemed like she was racing against time, cultivating more and more intensely, going into seclusion for months or half a year at a time. When I wandered the town, at the foot of the mountain till even the ladies at Flower Tower got sick of me, I'd go back to running wild in the mountains. But then the cute little animals stopped coming out. White Cat and I lay in the forest sunbathing. I was bored, tugging at its fur ball. Suddenly realized sister hadn't dragged me to test my lessons in forever or hauled me out of the mountains to wash me up. I climbed onto White Cat's belly eating fruit. Dangling my legs, I asked, "Has it been forever since I saw sister?" White Cat lazily replied, 7 months and 9 days. It remembered so clearly. I thought for a second, went from shocked to suspicious. Do you have a crush on that Xuan Yao? Is that why you remember so clearly? White Cat's belly swelled, launching me into the air. I calmly flipped midair and landed back in that soft pile. Too comfortable to get up, I buried my face in its fur and nuzzled. Then why? White Cat lazily licked its paw. Took forever to say, that's the day Xuan Yao took human form. Since then, your sister hasn't come looking for you. I had an epiphany. Oh, you're jealous Xuan Yao transformed. You both became spirit beasts the same day. It's already awakened as a divine beast and can transform. And you just went from gray cat to white cat. Ha ha ha, I laughed mercilessly at it. Forgot I was also worlds apart from sister. Who's jealous, like some flashy peacock? If I transformed, I'd be way more handsome than it. I scratched White Cat's fur. I believe you, but you don't even cultivate. How could you possibly transform? Let's just accept being a pretty slacker and an adorable lazy cat. White Cat drawled, handsome cat. I climbed off White Cat and straightened my clothes. I said, let's go see sister. I miss her. Back at the sect, I sensed something was off. The atmosphere felt weird. Found my friend's senior brother Yan Wuji and learned, turns out, sister was about to inherit the position of sect leader. This was huge news. I turned and ran to sister's courtyard. Didn't hear what senior brother was saying behind me, but she wasn't there. Sister wasn't in the courtyard. Grabbed someone and asked. She was at Elder Chi's place. Elder Chi was the person I feared most in the sect. I'd never go there normally. But the joy of sister becoming sect leader overcame my fear. I rushed straight to Elder Chi's door, but found it closed. About to leave, White Cat said, there's people inside. I smelled gossip. White Cat and I exchanged a look. It instantly shrank to kitten size. I held it in my arms, tiptoed to the window and crouched down. First time I heard Elder Chi's voice so heavy. The Demon Clan's been acting up lately. Rumors say the Demon Clan's 9th prince is about to awaken. If it's true, they'll definitely come for revenge. The battle 20 years ago, our Thousand Peaks sect suffered huge losses. All these years, among the younger generation, only you've reached 9th realm. Only 12 people above 7th realm. Can't possibly hold off a demon invasion. So the demons are coming? Time really flew. I remembered in my past life it was around this time too. When I was 15, sister's voice was ice cold. Though I've publicly claimed, I just broke through to 9th realm. I've actually entered 10th true realm. Elder Chi was shocked and thrilled. I never imagined your talent was this high. You actually reached 10th true realm. In my past life, when we fought the Demon Clan, I barely reached 6th realm. Sister was only 7th realm. We were totally powerless against the demons.